pregnancy, do you ever miss laying on your back? Or maybe you just wish that there was a way to lay down and feel really comfortable and supported. Today, I want to show you the relaxation, the semi-reclined relaxation position that we use in my prenatal yoga class and that my students love. And I'm going to show you how to create it both with yoga props and also just with stuff you already have at home. So if we haven't met, my name is Marie Burwald, and I help women have better pregnancies and births, gentler, calmer, and more healthy. All right, and if you find this helpful, please share it. Okay, let's get going. So first of all, at a certain point in your pregnancy, you already know that laying down on your back just is no longer appropriate. It won't feel good, and it's not recommended either. So this is a nice, safe way to do it. And so what we have right here is bolsters. Any yoga studio that you go to is going to have bolsters. So I'm going to create a semi-reclined support. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put one bolster sideways. Then I'm going to add something to create a little bit more height. Most yoga studios will have some kind of foam block like this. That creates the base of it. Then I want something to support my head. Something like a pillow will be great. Now, I also want to make sure that my low back is really comfortable. One of the easiest ways to create a comfortable low back is to support a bend in the knees. So I can either use pillows. At yoga, you might use an extra bolster, or at the studio where I teach, we have these lovely triangle bolsters that work really great for this. But you probably have some throw pillows at home, which for this will work just fine. So the first thing you're going to do is, once you've created this base, you're just going to scoot yourself right up next to it, bend your knees, put all of this underneath your knees so that they stay bent without you having to do anything. And then you're just going to lay back. And really, honestly, it should feel like a sigh. Like you get in there and you're just like, ah. If you have extra throw pillows, another thing you can do to really up the relaxation quotient is to actually support the arms. We actually don't do the arms at yoga just because it's so much propping, but at home, this is a great idea. So again, we're in this position, then you've got like one, I think one would be probably the best for me. You could try it out, but just to prop the arms a little bit. All right, so now you've seen how we create it if you happen to have a bolster. A bolster is a super awesome investment, but they are a little pricey, so think of them as an investment. And they also work really great, as pillows in bed to support between your knees. So that's another maybe justification for spending the money on them. All right, so I'm going to move some of this out of the way, and I'm going to show you how you do this at home if you don't have a bolsters, okay? So let's recreate it with blankets. Now you need some blankets that don't compress. So your down comforter is out. But any kind of throw blanket can work. I have some lovely wool blankets that we got as a present, and they work really nice because they don't compress at all. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll them to create a bolster. So this one I already created beforehand. You can see that it's all rolled up. It's going to be our bottom bolster. And I'm going to put back, you probably don't have a foam block like this, but maybe you could add a throw pillow to create a little extra height. Just be aware that sometimes pillows compress, so you may need one or two. Now, the trick with rolling your blanket is to actually start with kind of a fold, so you're making an oval. So like, can you see how I'm folding it like this first? And now I'm going to roll. So because I don't want a circle, I want an oval. That's going to be the most comfortable shape. Now this isn't quite thick enough, so I've got another blanket, and it's pretty likely that you're going to have to use more than one. And now I can just roll this one because I've already got my my inside, right? And by doing this, I can actually create a pretty good bolster. It's not going to quite have the firmness, of a real bolster, but it'll get us there. So again, I'm creating my bolster. This is going to be a little longer, so it's going to lean over, but that's all right. And if you find, because this isn't quite as firm as a bolster, it's going to lean in a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an extra pillow there to keep it a little bit firmer. And I'm still going to grab a pillow for my head. And I'm going to grab, luckily I have a ton of throw pillows. So like I said, you can totally do this at home, but you are going to need to grab lots of blankets and lots of pillows. So I'm going to make my pillow. And you can really adjust these ones under your knees. You may only need 2, you may need 3, you may even need 4. So it just depends. And once more, you are scooting your bum right up. Okay? Hopefully you get enough pillows so you can... Oh, I was going to say, if you don't have blankets that'll work for this, you can actually use beach towels too. You're going to need more because they're thinner, but it will work. Okay? And here we go. Just as good, all the stuff you already have at home. Now you're probably wondering, okay, Marie, I'm going to get myself into this awesome position and I'm going to be super relaxed. And then what? I have the perfect idea for that. So at yoga, what we do is we use this position at the very end of class where I do a guided relaxation. And it's like dessert at the end of our yoga practice. And that time for relaxation, it is so helpful for self-care. It's just like it's like saying I love you to your body, really. And it's so nurturing to what's happening inside your body right now. And sometimes if we just try to lie there, our minds kind of just wander away, and it can be more challenging. So I created a recording of my relaxation, and I called it the Birth Bliss Pregnancy Relaxation Album. And below this, I will link, I will give a link so you can get a discounted copy of that one. So then you can play it, just hit play, and it'll give you this lovely relaxation, and you can just be hanging out and listening to it. And that can just be a beautiful way to end your day, every day. So I hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear feedback, so share your comments below. And if there are other questions, anything regarding pregnancy and yoga, birth, just post them down below. And hopefully I can continue to make these helpful videos. Okay, that is it for tonight. See you later.